right, so we're back once again in Mon Bazou, and you know what? Today is going to be a good day. We got 2 full barrels here. This is going to bring our total up to 6 barrels turned into the Federation, and that's going to equal a really good payday on Sunday. So let's go ahead and load these up. So I have an objective today. I want to win a race. So we're gonna need to get some performance parts. Probably won't get them until Sunday because that's when we get paid the residual for all the maple syrup. And if my oh, come on, door, just close. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, if my calculations are right, we're gonna have right around $2,000 once this is all said and done. I really probably should be running the shack today. You know what? I need to get to town. Let's do that first. I need to come back, chop some firewood. Need to fire this bad boy back up. But yeah, I need to get these to the Federation today. That way I can get even more money on Sunday, which is going to be awesome. Almost as awesome as you guys hitting the thumbs up button. So yeah, from the last episode, I got a ton of suggestions. A lot of them were saying I need to go buy the truck, which that is on the to-do list. But I want to get some performance parts in this thing. I want to fix the car up just a little bit. Honestly, since we bought the wood splitter last episode, it shrinks down like any wood down to like one size, even if it's the big pine wood logs. So it's really easy to load up in the car, and I can turn in quite a bit to my brother, which I've been doing. So not too concerned, even though, oh my goodness, I need some maple syrup. Too bad I couldn't pop the big barrel open and just take a drink there. We're gonna go by the gas station anyway. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I want the truck, but I think maybe doing a couple upgrades to the car, get it a little bit more stable, then eventually I'll save up some money for the truck. And we need some sugar shack upgrades because we're doing pretty good at producing maple syrup, but I feel like it could be faster and way more efficient. And also, I'd really love to get some electricity at the house because, yeah, taking the gas can to town every 2 days isn't the greatest. Okay, Federation time. Let's turn these 2 bad boys in here. I can't really see what I'm doing. You know what? Let's just put it into park. I don't need the parking brake here. We have the automatic transmission. So I think one of the upgrades that I definitely want to buy is probably going to have to be some rear tires. I know you get some free tires out of the junkyard, but we're not quite there with Jock yet. And if I want a street race, if I put any additional power to this car, I want to make sure those rears hook up. I think it's winter tires right now. So yeah, look at that, 890. That's good. It's gonna be even better come Sunday because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get an additional, I think I calculated 1,200. So I don't know what I'm apologizing for. All right, let's get over here. Yeah, we'll probably run the sugar shack on Saturday to try to fill the tank back up. Won't be able to pick up those barrels back up until Monday, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have to be in a hurry for that. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. I need Canadian syrup stuff, maple. Let me have this. Oh yeah, it's nice. On, I gotta talk to you two guys. He's starting to think about letting me buy the racetrack. And what about you? Come on, just tell me about the stupid freaking junkyard. Just let me go over there. He's still not letting me go. Do you have any performance parts? I mean, you got some OEM parts in here that would help me somewhat. You know, there's a couple things I do need to buy. I can go over to Rogers and scout out some parts there. I want to start putting some fresh bolts on here. So let's get a bolt pack. I'm not really worried about brakes. The street racers are kind of dumb, so I'm not really thinking that I'm going to die because of them. So brakes are not really a thing. I would like the car to look a little bit better. Okay, you know, I'm going to pick up. Let's do 2. Let's do 3. I want to get... Can I clean up... Hold on. That is a good question. Can I clean up the wheels on this? Will this rust kit de-rust these, or are they permanent? Oh, yes, it will. Okay. So I'm going to de-rust the 2 back wheels that I'm going to be replacing. Let's do this one, this one. I mean, I might as well go ahead and get some of the parts. I'm gonna have to literally take the wheels off here at the gas station because he's got the tire changer. My racetrack has one, but I don't have the racetrack in the safe, so I technically don't have this right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. A part of me wants to repair just one of them. Should we do it? Come on, you know what? Here, let's get one more rust repair kit. Let's fix the door because the door looks terrible. And I mean, we could use the dent kit on the body. You know what? We're gonna hold off on that. It's 100 and something bucks. I've already spent $150 on stuff that's not really gonna matter at the moment as far as performance. All right, toss those in there. All right, well, you know what? I spent money. Please unlock the freaking junkyard for me. Actually, do I need these tires? Summer. Let's go check. I need to check with Roger and see what inventory he's got, and then we'll plan out our attack for Sunday, because we're gonna have to buy parts and then we're gonna have to stay up tonight. That way we can go street racing. Okay, Roger, what is up? Can we de-rust the engine, by the way? Is that a thing? Like, say if I get another rust kit, can I actually, like, put it on the block? I wonder if that does anything. That's a good question. Okay. What do you have over here, Roger? I mean, there's a couple things that we can do once we get paid. The intake, you got the turbo and the turbo manifold. Or you can do the performance manifold, and I think this individual throttle bodies, I think that'll help too. There's a turbo intercooler too. Should we do some engine upgrades? I mean, I could. I really want that intake. I can't afford that intake right now. I mean, we got a performance manifold. I wonder if that would be enough performance to beat like one of the street racing dudes. Yeah, I really should have tested it out with one more rust kit just to see if I can like de-rust the block. I mean, I've got another rusty part if I buy it. It's not like I'm going to waste it. You don't have rust kits in here, do you? Oh, you have the nitrous mount. Would it be bad to stick nitrous on an old engine? Is that even possible in the game? It's a good question. I got a lot of questions, actually, about all of this. But yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to actually take here. You know what? Let's do a performance manifold. We're going to start slow here. We're going to slowly piece this engine together. I won't be able to buy the performance block anytime soon. But I can at least build around this one right now. You know, something that I just thought about. Hold on. How much is it? I was swinging back through town. The tunable ECU, even with the stock engine, I wonder if we could just push out enough power. I was reading that a lot of people use these, like, they didn't even do really much else with this, and yet they were able to win the street races. So part of me kind of wants to maybe buy that. So maybe that's what we should shoot for on Sunday. That and two back tires once we push some more power to it. I'll go ahead and put this manifold on. I mean, I don't think that's going to hurt us. So yeah, I think we'll have enough power to be able to hopefully win a race, maybe two races. Also, I just slammed right into that curb. Man, I really want a front bumper for this. I just got to keep talking to Jock. I think supposedly the front bumper's up there, and there's a whole set of tires in there, but I don't have time to wait for him to open that. So I need to at least get some rears on here since it is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Okay, so generator is running, so the pump should be at least pumping the sugar water into the tank over there. So we're filling up the shack right now. It's not actually making maple syrup at the moment, but I can always fire that up a little bit later. I want to do a little bit of work on the car. Let's go ahead and get this part on. So let's go ahead and pop open the hood. So yeah, I just got to take off the manifold there on the side, or is that, wait, that's a manifold, right? All right, I had to confirm. All right, so if we shove that over there. Yeah, somebody can answer down below. I mean, I'm eventually going to buy more rust kits anyway, but I don't know if I'm going to do it before the end of this episode. I am a little curious, though, like, does that matter? Like, can I de-rust the block itself? Do you get a performance gain when you do that? Hold on, which lid is? Yeah, I'm just going to stick them up there for now, and then we'll get rid of them. I'm going to try to keep this area clean. I'm going to keep you guys proud of me. A lot of people have been saying, hey, Camodo, you're a little bit more organized looking, at least right now. Don't worry, that all might change. Actually, let's just toss these on the ground. That way I can keep them in one pile. Yeah, it started a pile down here. All right, so is it, I think it's 2 screws here, or 2 bolts here. You got one to the side, and it's like it's connecting to the exhaust down here. So one more should get this bad boy out of here. So I'll put that down. Can I pop out? Oh yeah, there it goes. We'll just put this in, I guess, the scrap. Wait, where's the scrap pile? We'll just call this the scrap pile right here. So we'll go ahead and put the new one on here, and then we got the new bolts, so we can go ahead and start replacing some bolts here, which is nice. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy a ton of performance parts for this thing. I just want enough to be able to beat the street racers, and then I need to probably focus my money mostly into Sugar Shack upgrades and connecting to the power grid. That way we can make really, really big money, and then we can go ahead and start really decking out these cars. I just need enough here. I need enough power, enough, we'll call it motivation, because yeah, every time I slam the gas on this thing, it's just, the automatic's so horrible on it. But with the tunable ECU, I think we should be able to adjust those gears a little bit, or well, I don't know if it's gonna even show up in gears. I'm kind of curious how that shows up, and I think we can change the power band enough that way it makes it actually pretty decent. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this away. So it is on. Let's go ahead, fire up, make sure everything, I'm pretty sure it's gonna sound the same. Does it seem like it's got more power? We can only tell if we take it out on the road. I was thinking about doing that. Should we go, you know, let's go give it a run real quick. Let's see if we notice any difference. I don't think we're really gonna notice much of a difference till we get the ECU on there. This might not do anything for us. Okay, and let's go drive. Do we get wheel spin? Well, It sounds like it's got a little bit more. I mean, I'm definitely getting wheel spin now, which I really wasn't getting that before. I mean, I was getting a little bit on the dirt, but it seems like there's a tiny bit more pickup here. Probably not too much, but you know what? I'll take it. Any little bit of performance that we can get out of this thing, it counts. So let's go ahead, spin it back around. We'll have to go test it out on the asphalt. Of course, the stupid dirt over here is not going to always be a big telltale how this thing's actually going to handle. So in the meantime, we're going to go back over here. I'm going to cut down another tree, chop it up, take it out at the sugar shack, and get ready to make some more maple syrup. But yeah, we got one day of hard work that we got to do before we go play with the car some more. Let's go ahead and just go down here. As you can see, I keep planting trees. Like, I got trees all over the place, and every time a new one pops up, I go over there and we cut it and we plant another one. So it's slowly growing. I did hook up a couple more maple trees to the sugar shack. I think right now I'm only at like 21, I believe. So there's a lot of room for improvement. Hold on, you want to crush the vehicle? Let's see what this does. Watch, this is going to be a total mistake here. And oh man, I got lucky there. I almost obliterated it. Let's go ahead and fire this up. I'm not even sure I used this on camera last episode. I think I pretty much, actually, I think I did. I think I just left it here. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. I've been cutting some trees over here. I would move it down over to the sugar shack, but this is like I would call it like a midpoint between the sugar shack and my brother. All right, so those are cut. So I'm just gonna load these up. That's the one good thing about the wood cutter. Like at first I was like, man, I probably should get the truck because of the big logs. But the whole fact that it shrinks down and they're all like the same size as the other logs, it is perfect. Okay, looking perfect. Let's go ahead and take these over here. I would take some to my brother, but you know what? I need to fuel the shack, so I'll probably get back with him next week when it comes to selling. He pays pretty decent, and you could stuff quite a few logs. Like, I can stuff like 2 trees worth now because they're all shrunk down. So yeah, as I pull through here, there is a method to my madness. I kind of lined up the maple trees. I haven't gotten them as close as I probably could. I'll probably have to do it or plant some new ones in between. But yeah, there's a ton here, and I got a ton on the backside growing too. So we've done quite a bit. All right, let's go over here. Let's go and get this thing fired up. Actually, let's go look at our tank. How full is it? Oh yeah, it's over half. Well, maybe about halfway. So we're ready to run here. So let's go ahead and start it up. So somebody was telling me in the comment section there is like an area that you want to kind of keep this in for maximum production. So I guess overdoing it with logs is a thing. Was it this meter? I thought they said there was a meter that's in the, maybe it's this thing. There's something that tells me that it's like if it's too hot or not. I'll need to look at the comment again and figure out what that was. I thought maybe it was the standard gauge here. Maybe it's another one. But yeah, hold on. Let's get a couple of these bad boys loaded into here. I'll let that start up, and then boom, we'll be making maple syrup once again. Okay, I found the gauge that my comment section was talking about. So we're running too hot right now. So I've got too many logs. Can I pull? Oh, I can't pull a log out. But yeah, you know, that's something I've really never noticed about the backside of this. So yeah, you want to be in the best operation. So we're running hot. So I'm going to there it goes. It's starting to go down. I'm not going to load up anything for a bit. Oh, let's take a little drink of our maple syrup here. We are producing, but it's not maximum efficiency. I was looking at this gauge. I was like, they said there was something green on the gauge. And I was like, there's nothing green on this one, but there definitely is on this one. Huh. You learn something new every day. So there you go. You can hear it pouring in. Yeah, we're almost at the best operating temps, so I probably won't add any fire to it for a bit. And we're going to let this bad boy try to fill up. Probably should just bring the mobile gaming console out here and just set with it and tend to it. Because, yeah, it can run right now. It's probably too cold, yeah, for the vacuum to run, but we have all this syrup or all the sugar water in there, so it's gonna need to run for a while. So I'm gonna go grab the gaming console and just tend to it. Saturday, tomorrow, we're probably just gonna take it easy. Just run the shack in the background. Like I said, I can only fill up the reservoir tank. I don't have any barrels here with me, so I can get it to max, and that's really all I can do. Besides go talk to the people in town. Okay, can I get this at an angle where I can watch this? Okay, so I can see the best operating temp. Let me go ahead and save my game real quick and look at it go down. Oh man, okay. Yeah, it just goes right down. I don't think playing the game is a good idea. Let's go ahead and keep it fired up. Might as well stay in here. No reason not to continue to run it here. All right, we got to stoke it back up. All right, well, I'm going to just let this thing run. What are we at right now? 71. So we need 120 per barrel. So It should at least get a barrel out of it tonight.
The next day.
All right, so real quick, it's Saturday. I've been doing mostly Sugar Shack stuff, letting it fill back up. So I am going to run to town real quick and talk to the people. I am noticing a difference with this. It definitely seems to have a decent bit more pickup, but I think with the combination of those rear wheels and the ECU, it's going to be big, and it might be big enough to defeat all the street racers, which would be nice because it's minimal amount of money I have to spend on the car, and I can focus more on the other stuff. I just want to be able to do that. I just want to be able to go over there and whip up on them and make some easy cash. So I need to make sure I save a little bit for the race. I think the first race is like $50, and then they go up from there. Or can I bet whatever I want? Oh, maybe I should do that. I could probably... I think I can at least beat the first 2 races. The third one, I might have some issues with. Out of curiosity, how much is the trailer? Is she open today? No, she's not even there. It won't tell me a price. I had thought about an alternative to the truck was just to get the trailer so I can load up wood in it and load wood up in the car. I was thinking about doing that. I'm not sure that's going to be a thing, though. Let me go do my due diligence here. Roger's eventually going to like me. Or not Roger, this is Jock. He's going to eventually like me enough to let me in that scrapyard. Boom, look at that. $1,200 is all while I'm sleeping here. So today's the day. We're close to 1,300 here. Oh, buddy. I gotta get some maple syrup, drink some of that. All right, so we're gonna go to Rogers. We're gonna buy some parts. Got a full tank of gas in here. Need to go buy... Oh, I can't change my tires today, can I? Roger doesn't happen to have it. You know what? We might have to do this on winter tires. Oh, boy, that might be a mistake. Well, you know what? We're gonna try it anyway. I was going to say I need to go buy those tires, but I can't change them. I don't have anywhere to change them at the moment, so that kind of sucks. All right, well, I guess we need to head over there ASAP, and then shall I just change the parts there? You know what? Might as well. Here, let's go ahead and put this in here. That way I know what I need. I'll get some more bolts here. So we got a couple of our bolt packs. Am I going to need big bolts? Probably not. We'll just grab our spanner here, and boom. We'll change it all up there at Rogers. Better go ahead and grab my video game console, and I'm gonna run the house while I'm gone just to make sure we fill up the old shack over there. So let's grab this. Probably gonna have to play this a couple times while I'm waiting. All right, well, let's head over to Rogers and let's go get ourselves some parts. Oh my goodness, it's like Christmas over here. Okay, I know for sure I want this, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's pop the old one out here. Boom. Get this old nasty thing out of here. We don't need this. I guess we'll keep the OEM part because we can get rid of it, and I'll keep my bolts. Let's go ahead and put that there. Rip that one out there. The cop isn't around, is he? I'm actually kind of curious about that. So when I stick this in here, let's go ahead and put this over here. Yeah, I'm wanting to do a couple test runs up and down the road. I was kind of curious about the cop. All right, so when I go to tuning, so traction control, right now it's disabled. I like how the turbo wastegate. I'm going to turn this up, even though I don't really think it's going to do anything. So yeah, it's the power curve. This is where the automatic transmission like really fails there at the beginning. It just doesn't go anywhere at all. There we go. So I'm going to set everything towards the front of it, and then we'll see if this makes a difference. Let's see. We still have money. I mean, I could do... Oh, man. Could I hook a nitrous kit up here? Oh, I'm just short of the nitrous kit. I was about to say, I was thinking about it. I was like, that might be something. Anything else worth putting on over here? You got the intercooler, which I don't... Does it make it more efficient if I have the intercooler on? That's a good question. Adjustable coilovers here. There's an OEM... Why is the OEM trunk here? That's an odd piece to put over here. I was looking for maybe like a spoiler or something. Oddly enough, yeah, they got some of the pieces of the hatchback over here. It's so weird seeing those pieces here too, because when I saw Roger, he already had his store in my other save, and by the time I got the hatchback there. All right, well, there's not really much else I can do. What about the seat? Oh, the seat's $800. Yeah, I should probably just, I guess, save the rest of my money because there's not really... I mean, I guess I could put some coilovers on there, or I could put the sway bar on there. That's the thing too. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we just go with the ECU. Let's test this out real quick. Let's see if it's an uncontrollable mess. I do have the option to turn on some traction control. I just don't know if there's going to be that much power, but I could be wrong. Okay, back it up on the road. Do I actually get wheel spin while taking off here? I'm getting a little bit. Oh, I'm still wheel spinning. it's not super fast still. I don't even know if that ECU is making much of a difference. It's going to be mainly getting a turbo on here. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. I think I'll be enough. I think it'll be enough to definitely defeat the first racer. Make some money. Plus, I need to make the contact. I believe the radio guy is out here. And he's the guy you need to talk to when it comes to starting to sell those radios once we unlock the scrapyard. Okay, so it's the right night for racing here. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And you know what? If I win, I'm going to allow myself, since I don't know how many more like performance parts I'm going to do on this car right now, I'm going to allow myself to fix some dents and maybe paint it up a little bit with some of the money that we have left over. I did check the Sugar Shack was full, so it's just I'm gonna let it run and start to make more maple syrup. And by the time next Sunday rolls around, I'm thinking it's gonna be a massive payday. I'm thinking hopefully I'm shooting for about $2.5 to $3 grand. I'd like to have some money to maybe, I don't know what's more important. Is it like the power grid first, or is it Sugar Shack upgrades? I don't know. I'll have to see what you guys say. I'm going to park over here. And you know what? I guess we're just going to sit on the side of the road and play video games until people show up. Am I technically driving? No, I'm not driving right now. Okay. Yep, it will not let me do it. I've got to stand outside. This game wants you to be safe. All right. I'm going to stand outside in the rain and play my game. Okay, am I about to embarrass myself or embarrass somebody else because I have a wooden spoiler on my BMW? Okay, who are we taking on here today? I'm gonna go talk to my guy real quick. What's up? Oh, there's the guy that's gonna give me the hatchback. Hey, Anthony, I would love to race tonight. So we can bet. I know we can probably beat the first guy. Let's go the first bet. He's gonna roll up here. We're ready to race. I'm actually kind of scared. Yeah, it's been a while since I had some, like, I guess you call it butterflies in my stomach here. Our car became really overpowered, and now I feel like we're very underpowered. Let's pull up here. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna have to cut him off probably. Okay, stop moving, countdown started. Green. Oh, it's a pretty even start. Come on, I hope I have him on the top end here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's the battle of the slow cars here. There we go, we got him on the top end. Come on, baby. Is he catching back up? He's right behind me. And boom, that's $100 right there. We won our first race. Do we even dare? Like, that was a little closer than I expected. Do I even dare go after the other person? Part of me wants to say yes, just go ahead and do it. I mean, I could just learn from it and I'll see how far off I am from the second opponent. It is also $200. I mean, I just won $100 there, or technically like $50, I think. We can go for it. We're gonna go ahead and try to defeat the second opponent. I don't think we're gonna get the third one. I'd have to see what ECU settings the person that I saw said they did it with the stock motor and just the ECU box. Let's see if we can get the other guy. Can I bet? All right, let's do this. All right, there's a chance we're losing this one here, folks. Let's do this. Green. Okay, they're gonna get a slightly better takeoff. The question is, can we catch them on the, oh. I hope there's a turn in this one. Is there a turn in this one? Are we turning? Are we turning? Is it the same race? Oh, there's a turn. There's a turn. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. Yep, you can't really expect. I forgot there's a turn in one of the races. I think we could have cut him off there and easily won. Like, I don't know. He might have gotten us down this straightaway. Oh, man. That sucks. All right, well, there goes our bunny. Yep. Oh, really? Your grandma does shopping faster than that. All right, you know what? We lost one. We won one. We lost one. We didn't come out good on this one because we did lose buddy. But it's fine. Our Sugar Shack's producing. I'm still going to allow myself to fix some of the visual stuff. And then we'll have to do performance later on and get those last two racers taken care of. I think you get like a spoiler or something once you defeat the last one. Yeah, that's the funny thing about it. I'm driving home. I'm like thinking about it. Man, if I would have just known the turn was there, I think I probably could have cut him off and got in front of him enough. He probably would have caught down the straightaway, but I think I could have blocked the AI and maybe had them just push me over the line. I think this car would have been capable of defeating the second guy there. I just completely screwed that one up, but it's fine. You know what? You gotta learn. All right, pulling back up here to Jacques. You know what? I'm not even gonna buy those tires. I was thinking about buying the tires. I might as well just wait because I don't think I'm gonna be racing anytime soon and get the free ones out of the junkyard. Hello, what's up, buddies? Gotta talk to both of you. Yeah, I'm stubborn. Hey, what about you? Wait, how close are we to being like good friends here? So I look down at Jock. I'm still at 15 with him. Do I have to be at 50 to get the scrapyard, or is it 25? Man, if I did have, I think I could give him cans of maple syrup. I think that's something he takes. Somebody can confirm that. If I had the can thing from this Federation where I could can my maple syrup, that'd be lovely. Okay, we're gonna spend a little bit more money on the car here. I'm gonna derust a couple. Actually, let's go ahead and try the theory out. I thought I was gonna wait until the next episode to try this, but can I derust this engine? No. I didn't, you know, for some reason I didn't think that was a thing, and that kind of confirms it there. Let's go ahead and derust the wheels. That way we don't have rusty wheels. I mean, as long as nobody looks under the vehicle, we're good. Everybody's gonna just be like, hey, it's just an older BMW. It's fine. Actually, for the time, it's not even that old. The game takes place in 2005. This BMW is, what, late 90s? So it wouldn't have been that old. All right, let's get the dent repair kit real quick. I just want to hit the body. So can I do... Oh, is that working? I think it's working. Hold on. Hit it again. Oh, yep, those are slowly disappearing. There it goes. All right, so that one's good. Do I only have to buy one of these? Oh man, the car's starting to look really good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty satisfying, just being able to smack the bumper there. And the, actually, is the bumper? No, I think it was actually the quarter panel there. See, I got the roof, that's taken care of. Hold on, let's get the doors, make sure they're all good to go. I think I need another rust kit here in order to get, I think there's a fender over there, and then the bottom where the side skirt is. Let's go ahead and fix this one up over here. Oh yeah, that's super satisfying. You know, am I ever gonna need to use this kit again? I bet you I might. Maybe once you get the other BMW, we'll be able to use it. So, all right, that looks good. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and load that up in the back. All right, so we got the old bumps out of it. I'm gonna buy one more red because I'm almost out of it at the house, and then maybe we'll do something with the paint. Do we want to flatten it, or I don't know? Maybe we'll make it metallic. We'll see what he's got in there. Yeah, right now it's got a slight bit of gloss in it, except for it looks like the new parts are completely glossy. It's weird. I don't know how they all got off. Like, they're different numbers on each of them. That's weird. That's really weird, actually. You got that. Do we want to... Let's see, what do you got? You got a clear gloss and a clear matte. The other one, the other dude's going to have the chromes and stuff. Screw it. We're going to gloss it up real quick. Let's make her nice and glossy here. Let's go 255 on everything. That way, at least everything's the same. By the way, I need to confirm something. This spoiler, this wooden spoiler is not paintable, right? Like... I feel like I need to take this thing off. Maybe that's why I lost. You know what? I'm going to blame the spoiler on this. You know what? Now that I derusted the old, the car here, or the wheels here, I can paint these bad boys. So, let's go ahead and paint these things black real quick. And we're going to pick up one more of these. I'm going to save the rest of my money here. Let's just go ahead and do... What did that even do there? I thought that was going to do the bottom. Did it do something under the car? Huh. Well, that disappeared and did something. Not really sure. But yeah, I think she looks okay. I want to sit there and say it looks great. The truck's tempting. Don't get me wrong. I keep thinking about it and thinking that maybe this should kind of just go over to the side for now and maybe save up for the truck. Because people are right. I could only do 2 barrels right now. I'm not really worried about logs. Like logs, I can fit a ton in here. But if I start to buy more barrels from the Federation, which I should go ahead and pick up my barrels right now. And man, if I could fit a 3rd one in here, maybe I should buy one more and start taking them in 3s up there. And then, yeah, I should be able to work towards the truck. I think we could get it next episode, to be honest with you. It's not that expensive. I think it's a little over $4 grand, and I'm going to be getting some big paydays on Sundays. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's going to be a thing here. Let me know what you guys think. Should we go for the truck? Comment down below, #truck, and we'll see you guys next time in Mon Bazou.